Hello, welcome to SwitchedOn, Paul speaking, and what a lovely day it is today. The third video going up. We've already had Dicey Dungeons and Hong Kong Massacre, so check those videos out if you're interested in either of those. But in the last hour, I've just been passed a code from the publishers of Super Meat Boy Forever, and I thought I'd jump on and do a first impressions before the embargo is lifted. This is obviously a sequel to Meat Boy. This was announced way back in 2016 by Edmund Macmillan and the guys that did the original. They're no longer with the company, but the game as it was forged ahead with new developers. It was going to be a mobile game, but here we are on consoles and PC. I believe it is still coming to mobile at some point, but the focus has been on consoles. This will set you back $20 and £15.99 in the UK, and should be dropping at some point today, the 23rd of December. I just thought, as I say, we'd do a first impressions, just dive straight into it and see how this plays. The only difference, I believe, from this to the original game, there's obviously there's going to be a few differences, but one of the main differences is the levels are now randomly generated. Now, they're not completely procedurally generated. What's happened is they've made, in their words, thousands of individual levels, and they're just kind of stitched together depending on your skill level. So if you're struggling, you'll get some of the easier levels come along, and if you're blitzing through the levels, you'll be past some of the harder ones. But basically, if you complete the game and restart it, you'll get a different set of levels to play through. So no two playthroughs should ever be the same. So that's really cool. So let's get into it and see what it's all about. As you can see, it's starting a brand new game. I've not played this yet. This is literally a first impressions. So we've got a world generator, and you can edit a seed there as well. If you're familiar with Binding of Isaac, they've got seeds in their levels as well. So you can write down a seed, give it to your mates, and see if they can play through it as well. Must say, I'm really digging the presentation in this as well. Really nice sort of menu art, graphics. Music is done by the same guys that did the PlayStation 4 version of Meat Boy. So if you enjoyed that, you'll like the music here. Here's Meat Boy, Bandage Girl, and their little baby Nugget. And you get a little intro video at the start of the game to show you that the evil Dr. Fetus comes along and steals Nugget, and it's up to Meat Boy and Bandage Girl to go and rescue her. So that's our job. I don't know what Nugget is, whether she's made of chicken nuggets. That would be something, wouldn't it? As it hinted there as well, Meat Boy and Bandage Girl can also now attack, can punch and kick as well. So it looks like we've got 6 levels in the first area, Chipper Grove. This level's called Hello World, and we've got time for fisticuffs, fault line, and so on. We'll come back to those as we get through them. There's also an option there for a dark world. Don't know what that is, but it looks pretty scary. I guess it's going to be harder. So you've got that option right there with the X button, but let's press A and get stuck in. Can be Meat Boy, Bandage Girl, and it looks like we can unlock other characters here, so that's pretty cool. Lots of characters to unlock. So 18 at least, isn't it? If there's no more secret ones, so that's going to be cool. Wasn't the best start in the world, was it? Always a very tough game. Ouch. Yeah, I'm not sure those tutorial windows are particularly helpful right over the screen. Oh. So it looks like this one's actually, well, unless it's just this level, but this looks like an auto runner. I'm not actually moving Meat Boy here, and I can't go backwards. So we'll see how that plays out. Ooh. Whether it's just this level, and the levels go to a more traditional style after this. Be interesting to see. We've got a kind of, the punch does a kind of dash mechanic. Oh, and there we go. A bit like the first game, you used to get to Bandage Girl and then be snatched away at the last. So we get an action replay. And we can replay that level. Or carry on. So we go to the next level. Ooh, I have to time that really well. So you can punch multiple times. There's just a slight delay. Oh. That's interesting. So I started running backwards. I like how the blood stays on the chainsaws as well. It's just a timely reminder of your demise. I don't want to be going backwards. That's really tough then, because kind of reverses direction and you can't reverse back. Yeesh. Okay. Oh no, we'll go back here again. I don't know if you guys have played the other game from Edmund Macmillan that he released. The End is Nigh. That's a really tricky platformer as well, but definitely worth checking out. Slide under there. No, with reversed. When you bounce off a wall in reverse direction, very hard to get back again. Wow. So you can see why this was perhaps earmarked for a mobile release. How did we get around here then? Slide. Being an auto runner, that's interesting. I was not prepared for it to be an auto runner. And I imagine that is going to be very divisive for many fans. Thankfully, in true Meat Boy style, the levels restart instantly, as you can probably tell. I'm trying to figure out if I can punch that enemy on a duck. Wow, that is really tricky. Some of you masochists out there, and I know you love your difficult platformers, are going to love this. I can see that for sure. Wow, come on. No, it's no good once it reverses. There appears to be no way to skip a level if you're struggling with it. I wonder if I can go up and over that. No. Oh, there we go. Oh no, you're kidding me. Oh, I've done it! I've done it! Oh, don't done it. Oh, please do not go back to that level. Right, okay, so you can pull down. And there's a rest spot. I like that. Okay. Whew. Let's do it. Okay. It's very hard as well, obviously, on the first playthrough because, you know, you don't know the level layouts necessarily. There's a little rest spot here. Best going under that, aren't I? How the heck? Oh, I see. Couldn't quite see the wall at the end there. Okay. No. Well, rescued that. That's going to be really tricky to get over as well. I'm getting the hang of it now. Oh! So what was that? Level 2? Took how many goes? Hopefully in the edit I would have sped that up for you guys so you didn't have to sit and watch it. Oh, this is cool here. You see all the ghosts of your runs. When we get to that point where we got stuck on that weird jump. There'll be hundreds of those. Yeah, this one here. Oh my goodness. Okay, next level. Let's try one more level. I'm conscious of this being an absolute nightmare to watch now. Okay, so does he do a punch when he's... He does, okay. So I could have explained it earlier, that may have helped with some earlier levels, but basically when you're sliding, you can also attack the enemies, which is now super useful to know. It's no good putting the tutorial winners up while the level's playing as well. That's very difficult to stop and watch. Ooh, shh. Ugh. That's really unhelpful, that tutorial window being there, because it's right in the way of where I need to jump. Oh no! Crumbly wall. How on earth do you do this then? I wonder if we can jump the last few. That just gives us a second to get the big one crumbling. Right, gotcha. There we go. We can just punch through these now. We know we don't have to jump them. Oof. Eesh. Oh, that's going to be really difficult, that long jump. Yeah, at the last second you need to do the jumps. Oh, that's going to be hard as well. Okay, jump. Got to like really jump and then duck straight back down. Oh. Wow. I'll tell you what, if these are the early levels, I'm going to stand absolutely no chance very quickly of progressing anywhere in this game. But as I say, I know a few guys on the channel that love these difficult platformers, and they're going to be absolutely in love with the look of this, I'd imagine. Oh no. Oof. I think I did alright there. I think we might wrap it up. I want to just say thanks for watching. I know it's difficult when people aren't the best at games. So if you did stick with it till the end here, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And drop a comment actually if you did stay to the end. And I'll give you a shout out because I would really appreciate that. But yeah, that's Super Meat Boy Forever. As I say, it's out today. I'm sure if you've seen enough of it by now to know what it's all about. As I say, the fact it is an auto runner kind of surprised me. I wasn't expecting that. And it is obviously as hard as you'd want the Meat Boy games to be. So if you're a fan of the Meat Boy games, or say the end is nigh, you know, those sort of flavour of games, then you're going to absolutely be in heaven here, I would have thought. Beautiful presentation as well. Really digging that. So it's probably not going to be a game that I'll stick with long term, because just due to the difficulty, I can't afford to smash any more controllers up. But really beautifully presented game. Looks really cool. Liking the look of it. As I say, this is literally a first impression. So what I'll do, I will give it some more time and play it. And if anybody requests it, I will stick up some more content. Maybe we can get some different levels and perhaps edit it to be a little bit more concise and not so frustrating. I will do that. But until then, I will say thanks, guys. This is probably my last video before Christmas. I'm going to be having my top 10s between Christmas and New Year. So please keep an eye out for those. Looking forward to doing them. Already got them planned out. So really looking forward to digging in and sharing that with you. But until then, I'll just say happy holidays. Hope you all have a good one. And I will speak to you again soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.